This is the start of the recording. Hopefully it works. But some pieces remain. All narratives unfold when love comes along. A hero saves the day again. There's someone like so many understandings untold. The love non-telepathic creates a much stronger bond. And another song that is not finished, because, hey, who finishes songs, right? I'm no real songwriter. Songwriters finish songs, right? No, that's not true. Songwriters have a whole map of songs that are not finished, usually. Another song that we wrote for the new tune showcase. Songwriters write songs and nothing about finishing. Key turn. Whee! Hi, campers! Hello, 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 hello! Welcome to camp! How's everyone doing? Okay, let me do buttons. Is the button working? Hello, button. Yes, button is working. Also, hi campers, how y'all doing? Hello, 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 hello.
Campers, assemble. Get out of your cabin. Campers, keep an eye out that no matter what happens.
Hype train. Wait, where did my hype train go? I am prepared for stream. I have a plan. Hello, hello, hello. Brenda, how was the rest of your stream? Hello, hello, hello. There's a lot of things happening. This is a very calm stream. I have no idea what's happening already, but let me already give Brenda a shout out. If anyone was here before the raid and doesn't know Brenda, be sure to go give Art and Jazz the most wonderful follow, because Brenda is amazing, does amazing things, has a beautiful art sing kind of chaotic stream with a whole lot of amazing things happening over there. Also, you can only experience it if you're like right now, right here, or in Brenda's stream. It's incredible. Go give Brenda a follow. Creates incredible arts. All the emotes that you see in chat right now are from Brenda, and also organizer of this huge, amazing event with so many help from so many incredible friends that are in chat right now as well. Be sure to go give them all a follow if you are not familiar with them, and be sure to go check out Camp Chaos, because there's a whole lineup with amazing people streaming and doing camp sessions. Campers, how are y'all feeling today? I am not gonna try keep up with the chaos right now because there's too many things happening. I will thank you all though, but thank you so much for including me once again in Camp Chaos. These are from last year, and we had like a channel point redemption where you could like I have two of them, so you could put them on my face. They have already been redeemed because like chaos. Hi, hello, Brenda. How are you doing? I don't know if you said anything because there's too much going on right now, but I hope you had an incredible stream. And
Jazzy,
Chaos. Hi, Jimbo. Thank you for the resub for 18 months. I'm going to give subs. We have a little thing here. What Brenda has with crayons, we have like little sea creatures. Because I'm a mermaid. Sometimes it's been a while since I swam in my tail, but I'm a mermaid. It's very nice to meet you. I do not know how land works, and I'm very socially awkward. But today it's for some reason pretty alright, I think. But we are gonna do some camp session about piano chords and piano and songwriting today, because I write my own songs sometimes. Scully Mandy, thank you for the follow. Grace, camp underwater. I hope you all can breathe underwater. If not, we have special seaweed that you can consume, and it's really neat, and you can breathe underwater now. Welcome in. Matt, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Brenda, thank you for 100 bits. Oh my God, look, this beautiful lovely. Hi, Brenda. Hi. Thank you for the 100 bits. Also, hi. How are you? Are you not fully melted? Because like the combination of the heat with chaos, I hope you are all right. Also, thank you so much for the hype train, everyone. I have no idea what's going on, but hi. Reese without your spoon, thank you for the follow. Luke, thank you for gifting a sub to Brenda. Brenda, you are this gorgeous orange seahorse. This is you. Let's put on Ali's song once again. It's an amazing song, and there's a camp giveaway. I'm losing a stinker. There is a camp giveaway going on. There is a contest going on where you can make video for the song that you're hearing right now. So be sure to go check out the Discord. It will pop up now and then if you're not in Brenda's Discord yet. But you can also click on Brenda's art and Jess's name and then go to their channel and click their Discord in there and join in the contest because it's awesome. And this song is really awesome, so be sure to go give Ali Harris Music a follow as well. Much calm, very quiet. Exactly, Maker. Very quiet. Thank you for the bits. Previs, cheer, hello, Jazzy. Hi, Previs. Thank you for the 100 bits. Good to see you. Grace, it is so calm, so much chill. It is very calm. It's a very calm stream. We are writing a song today. That's what we're doing. We are writing songs. That's what we're doing. We are plants and we are plants. Hydrate. Exactly. That's only today that we call that because Brenda says it so beautifully in amazing lyrical words that we all are plants with more complicated emotions, and I love that so much, Brenda. Gold. But that's only for today. That is called that. We are plants. Go get your water. Drink. It's really heat. It's really warm. Words are hard. Red, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you for Hype Train level 1. I'm catching up. You're incredible. Thank you for sharing your gift with Camp Chaos. No, you, Brenda, thank you for sharing your gift with the world of art and all your incredible wisdom words, because I've been learning so much from your streams. I've been a little bit less present these days because it's been so busy, but you're incredible, and there are so many words that you once said on stream or on the Discord hangout things that I was present at that just are stuck in my brain now and will never leave, and it's in a good way. So it's not in a, it's like you and so many amazing people in this Twitchverse have changed my brain mindset in so many positive ways, and I'm so grateful. That's why we're also writing a songwriting stream today, because you didn't used to write songs on stream, but one wise thing that Brenda once said is that the art exists and it doesn't have a judgment on how it's good or bad. It just exists. And that is why we're writing on stream, because I have no idea what we're going to write today. I have no idea what you're going to write today, and I have no idea what's going to come out of my brain today. But that is fine. We are just going to write today and see what we get out of it. Because art just exists, and that's beautiful. Thank you so much for organizing Camp Chaos again and for including me, because it's so much fun. I'm a little bit nervous, but that's also because I'm always nervous when things happen. But thank you so much for tuning in. I love camp. I love camp too, promise. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And I haven't been able to catch too many streams, but be sure to go check out the Discord and the lineup, because there's so many incredible, lovely people part of this camp session this month. Words are hard. I don't know why I decided to do songwriting when I don't know how to words, but hey, Maker, thank you for giving Luke a sub. Luke, this is you, this gorgeous sea star. I'm catching up. I am getting there. I'm getting there. Mermaid. Okay, we'll do a cover of a song. Is there a song you would like to hear, Brenda? It can be anything. But we do have a song list, so maybe I should share the song list so you can take a look. And then I'll change a word into mermaid. Oh, wait, Camp Stimker. I only have 2 camp stinkers. I only have 2. Why is that still on? I don't understand Twitch. Thank you for the hydrate, friends. You were incredible. 2 generals, also hi. We're hydrating. I'm gonna catch up with chat too, because I'm slow. But yeah, these are your gorgeous subby friends. Thank you so much for the subs and the gift subs. Thank you so much. How is everyone doing? Is it way too warm where you're at? I hope not. I hope you're in a very cool place. Chukuru, hi! Hi! Okay. It's very warm. It's very warm. Does applesauce count as what? As a word? If we're mermaids, the water is full of fish. It is, but that is fine magic, because that is actually what water might be, isn't it? I don't know. Drink water. Yes, drink water. Well, you were writing a song. We are writing a song. Oh wait, why is there a giveaway? Oh, hi, Mark. Congratulations on winning a giveaway. I am so behind. I'm so behind. No, you, Brenda, you're the best. You're the best. Giveaway, enter in chat. I will do another giveaway at the end of the stream, because we have one that hasn't been redeemed yet. So we will do another giveaway for music at the end of the stream. 2 years ago, at the last day of the year, we released our first EP, and that is now what you can find and win in giveaways here. Thank you, whoever, Merscale, thank you, Merscale. Okay, we are gonna get into it. So, as you can see, no, you cannot see it right now, because I have to push a button. As you can see when the push, Elov, hi, good to see you. There's so many friends in here that do incredible words are hard. Incredible things. Uru, hi! I don't know how to catch up with everything. If I missed your comment, feel free to put it in there again. Why is there another one? There's a new giveaway for an emote for your stream, apparently. Mark Camps, thank you for giving an emote for your stream. You can win an emote made by me for your stream, apparently. So !enter if you would like to win a giveaway. I make emotes sometimes, and most of my Pingu emotes are made by me, and I have a few other friends who also have some of my emotes that I created, which is insane and incredible that people actually want to use them. We also have some free emotes on our web store, Fourth Wall store. Wow, web store, I've never used that in my whole life. But these emotes, we have them in different colors, and they are for free. You can claim them for free and use them for your channel. So if imagine there being a giveaway. I am not used to there being giveaways, so this is very overwhelming. But thank you for gifting an emote. It's insane, and my brain doesn't understand that people actually wanna have my art in their stream. But it's amazing. Thank you so much. Also, breathing is hard, but also congratulations on winning the EP, and I don't know what's going on. That giveaway was like 10 minutes ago. I am 10 minutes behind. If it's not 30 minutes already, what time is it? I feel like I don't know what time is anymore. Anyway, as you might have seen, knowing what's going on is overrated. It kind of feels like it might be. I don't know. I feel like usually I know what's going on, though, Chokaru. Usually I do know what's going on. Anyway. Enter in chat if you want to win an emote. Also, it's very hot and my makeup is running into my eyes. Why did I decide to wear makeup again? All right, chaos. We are going to learn some stuff today about piano and chords and writing songs, and we're going to do some exercises today. Also, Brenda, no pressure, but let me know if there's a song you would like to hear. It can be anything. We have about 800 songs though, so it might take a while, but no pressure. We have about like 2 hours-ish to play music. Then afterwards we can still work on lyrics, but then I have to be quiet because night clock. Because I'm in Belgium and it is already 8 p.m. here. And it's still 27 degrees outside. I don't do warm weather well, but hey, let's stop complaining now. Let's start working. If you might have seen in the Discord, Leah Lovely, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in, raiders! Hi! Such a good Sazimo. It is, it is. Raiders, welcome in. Today we are part of Camp Chaos. We are writing songs. Well, we are doing piano chords and learning how piano chords work. And then including that in writing a song and doing some songwriting exercises together. If you go to Brenda's Art in Jazz Discord, you can find some information and some tools, a cheat sheet on how to play chords. And you can use those for our session today. Brenda added a song? Okay, I am so slow, I haven't even have my song list open because I am not prepared. Ooh, Dancing Queen. Okay, let's do some Dancing Queen. Leah, if I can play you a short song for the raid as well. Well, not a short song, but we have things to do today. But if I can play you a song today for the raid, let me know. I would love to play you a song. I don't know why I said short song. My brain is I'm overwhelmed. But we are gonna play some Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen with the word mermaid in. Dancing mermaids. Let's do it. I am so behind. It's very chaotic. Hi, Leslie. Good to see you. Hi, DJ. Hello, welcome in, welcome in, and welcome in. Okay, so this is some Dancing Mermaid. So I better see those dancing emotes when we're singing about Dancing Mermaids, because that includes, well, Dancing Merfolks is all of you right now, you know? So I want to see those dancing emotes. If you have Brenda's art in just like Giblet, that is like doing the, I don't know what the name exactly is, but doing the this one or the this one, be sure to use them right now. Welcome in. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that mer, watch the scene, dig in the dancing ocean scene. I don't know, what? Friday, no, it's Saturday. Saturday night and the lights are Having the dancing queen, exactly, Grace. We're doing underwater campfires because everything is possible, right? You can dance around, you can jive, having the time of your life. Who see that girl who watched that scene, live in the mermaid scene, or something like that. It is a camp. It is a camp. Yes. Leah, thank you so much for the read. If you would like to hear a song, feel free to let us know. I would love to make you a camp version of a song. Hi, I'm New Giblet. Hi, friends. Say hi to our new Giblet. Mark is new Giblet. That's also only today, because usually we don't have new Giblets. But. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. Hi. Hi, thank you for the clap, Prebus. Okay, so as you could see while we were playing on the piano, we usually play chords, and that's what we were playing as well right now. If you have the cheat sheet downloaded, and if you have your piano with you, we are going to see what a chord actually is. We are going to talk about it, and we are gonna make progressions to put in a song. So first, what is a chord? Does anyone know what a chord is? Does anyone know what a chord is? We're having comp class. It's not the same as class, because class is not in summer and camp is fun. So we are gonna have a fun learning session about how to chords and pianos and stuff. Have a piano connected. That is so cool. Awesome. Discord. That makes sense, Mark. Yes. What is a Discord and what is a chord? Don't pick me, Grace. What is a chord? What is a chord? Yes, I know chords. So a chord is 3 or more notes played at once, or was that 2? A chord is multiple notes played together, but it could be 3 or 4 or even 5 or 6. But the most common ones have chords that are using 3 notes. And that is, for example, this one is a major one. This one is a minor one. This is very beginning theory, but it is important theory, so we're going over it quickly. Could maybe pick out the basic ones. Low, exactly, yeah. So if you have your cheat sheet, there is a list with a whole bunch of chords. We are mainly going to focus on the first one today. The second one is minor chords. The last one is 7 chords. But the first row that you see in the cheat sheet is a stacking of 3 notes that make a chord together. What is the difference between this sound or this sound? In feeling, you can just say anything that pops up. What feels different? The second is a minor. Yes, Struble, that's definitely correct. The second is a minor, and the difference between a major chord and a minor chord is that a major chord sounds more happy, more elevated, more like it's a happy occasion, like camp is.
Link to cheat sheet.
Thank you, Grace!
https://discord.com/channels/889139420693946436438712530878767829746436991.
TT has a hard time with that, though.
125308787828747372954729547243691.
It sounds like TTS was getting a little bit bored near the end by saying all that. Also, hi, T-Time Talks. Welcome in, New Giblet. Thank you, Mark, for the clap as well. TTS is helping. TTS is working hard. That was totally not intentional, but I regret nothing. It definitely isn't to be regretted. TTS is sing along. It is. Hi, I am Citric. Welcome in. I'm not new, but I am a Giblet. Perfect. Welcome in as well. I mean, you might not be a new Giblet here, but I included it for today's stream because it might be the first time for some giblets in here. So I thought, hey, let's include that. Canber's reminder, this session has adventure awaits on point, hype goblin and tune first time seen. This chord is major chord, sounds very happy, elevated, and is built with a triad on a triad. And it is what is a major triad? I think the word is in English as well. So this is a major triad with a minor triad on top. That is maybe a little bit too complicated for now, but what the main thing is, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones, 5 notes in between. So you have these 3 in between, and you have 5 notes that are 5 steps from each other. And that is a major triad on the piano, as you can see on the piano right now. And then you have a minor triad, and that has 4 steps in between. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. So that's how you stack a major chord. The cool thing about a minor chord is it is the same thing, but the other way around. So with a minor chord, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not awake. Not you. Oh, I'm gonna keep that cheat sheet. It is really good. Definitely when you're learning chords in the beginning, it might help to get accustomed to playing chords. So I would recommend having cheat sheets in the beginning when you're playing chords, because doing the math is a lot of math, definitely when it's warm and when you have other things you would like to do. So in the beginning, I have used my cheat sheet a lot. Now I kind of have memorized the chords, so I don't use them as much anymore. But it's good to know the theory behind. And if you're interested in that, you can always send me a DM. I can always send you some books or some information about where you can find more about the theory of things. But this is the main important thing. Major chords, you can use your cheat sheet. 5 steps in between for the first distance and for the second distance. And for minor chords, 4, 5. And that is how you see the difference between major and minor chords on the piano. I don't know if there's any questions, but if there are, or if there's any confusion, feel free to ask questions in the chat about it as well. Also, hi now! Hi. I'm sure Brenda doesn't mind the counting practice. She hardly ever gets to count on stream. I mean, counting on stream is really hard, Chokaru. I don't know if it's really hard. I never try it. I am just like, no. I leave that for an after stream. Hi, Hamza, good to see you. You made it. Thanks for making it. Friends, be sure to go give all the friends that you see in the chat a follow, because everyone streams and is incredible. So yeah, that is major and minor chords. I am going to take a look at my cheat sheet because I have a lot of preparation for things. So that is how major and minor chords are built. But for the beginning, you can always use your cheat sheet to see the different chords. We are going to write a song in C major, the key of C major, today, which is a scale is 7 notes, and that are the 7 notes that we just played in C major. So that is what we're going to do. And we will talk about how that works in a bit. But I'm just going to check what I already got and what I have forgot, because brain is melted. Awesome, C major is majorly cool. Yes, 100% now. Just as cool as all of you. And a lot cooler than the heat wave. A lot cooler than the heat wave. But yeah, C major, So we are going to use chords that are in this scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do. If we go see at the C chord, C major is 1, 3, 5. And that's how the chords are built. Remember when we said we have 1, 3, 5. I also recommend playing that if you have small hands like me, to play it with 1, 3, 5. If you have bigger hands, you can play it with 1, 4, 5. But if you have small hands like me, play them with 1, 3, 5. Also, about playing piano, be sure not to cramp your hand, because if you cramp your hand when playing, you're gonna get cramps. Not fun. So be sure to throw your hand on your piano like this, like that. Don't break your piano, but never play it cramped, because that will mean you get cramps in your hand. But also, you will not be able to move freely over the piano when you want to switch chords. So just kind of throw your hand on the piano, and then let it rest easily on the piano. Don't force it like that, because then it's gonna hurt in a while. So be sure to just throw it on like that, and just keep it up there, so it doesn't it doesn't feel forced. Like this, like that. Exactly, Mark. Exactly like that. Very important is also, if you want to move your hand around, it's better to move your whole hand around from this to this, to move from this to this, than to try to do something like that, because it will, you will block yourself in playing. That is just on the side about piano playing. So what we're gonna talk about next, if everything is okay with what we're talking about right now, we are gonna see how a scale and a chord are connected, and how we use chord progressions, which is also different chords to follow each other, and different ways of possibilities to put the chords to follow each other. Brain. So far I'm good. Okay, perfect. If anyone is not following along or has a question, feel free to we have those messages that you can pop out with TTS. Be sure to stop me, because I never know how quick or how slow my brain is going. Okay, so chord progressions are the way that you can play different chords to follow each other to create a song. For example, when we look at the song from Ali Harris, I'm so grateful for the person who put the chords in there. Thank you. That was Brenda, I think. Thank you for the chords, and also for the person who asked to put the chords in there. That gave me a lot of time not looking for it. But for example, Ali uses the chord C, then goes to the chord F, G, and F. And that's how the Camp Chaos 2024 anthem is built up, right? So if we go listen in, you can see that the chords follow each other.
Campers, assemble, get out of your cabins. Campers, keep an eye on them no matter what happens. Get out from the rafters, get out from the lake. We haven't done the swim test yet, for goodness sake. Please, assemble, try to stay calm. Oh wait, no, it's Camp Chaos. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Camp Chaos 2024.
I lost that, but you get the idea, right?
We're gonna learn some stuff. We're gonna have some fun. Don't forget your snacks. Remember hydration. Bring that chaotic energy. Camp is a place for you and for me. We're gonna make some noise. We're gonna make some crafts. We're gonna be nice to the camp staff. Well, I love art and Jess. That's
this is what a chord progression is. It's the way chords are built next to each other so that they kind of fit together and create an interesting melody in the accompaniment of the song. So that when you have a melody like what you hear in the beginning, and then the main melody, I don't know how to play that one because I haven't tried to figure it out fully, but you can put the chords underneath to make it sound like a full song. And what you can do also in the beginning is play the bass note, the first note of your chord. This is the G chord. You can play the first note, the bass, in your left hand so that it sounds a little bit more brighter. In the long run, you can switch that up. For example, the C chord. You can play them in both hands, but that gets a little bit muddy sometimes. So what you can also do is switch it up and try different things. In a step further, you can learn how to play inversions. For example, an inversion is the same chord, but it's played in a different way. It sounds all different, but it's all a C chord. So all of these are C chords, triads, 3 notes, but depending on how you play them, it sounds different. So that is something that you can switch up later on as well. And you can also play notes spread out like this. Oh, if you play the right notes. Oh, that's not the right note. my hands are not big enough, so I need to move more. Inversions are wild and made so much sheet music makes sense in relation to chords. That is so true, Mark. That is 100% true, yes. And it's also a lot of the times that people use inversions in songs to make them go more smoothly. This is, for example, the C. But if you play this, you have a G, which is closer to the C chord than moving your whole hand around. See what I'm doing here? You have... This is an inversion of G. This is a C, inversion of G. C in its ground G. C, ground C, G. And C in the ground inversion C, G. So you can play around with that, but the first thing is being able to figure out what the chords are. So that's why the cheat sheet is pretty handy in the beginning. You just check what chords you need, and you play it. So, next step. If everything is understanding what we're doing right now, so C and G are close. Yeah, depending on where you play them. This is a C, and this is a G, and C is Do, Mi, Sol. G is Sol, Si, Re, right? So, but as your scale is made out of 7 notes, to be fair, all the chords are pretty close to each other, depending on how you build them. So you can always find a way to make them closer so you don't have to move your hand all the way around, but you can just figure out, okay, what chords, what notes are used in this chord. For example, something like this, that's all flats and sharps. We're not gonna do that today, but this is an F sharp. You can play it like that. And this is the ground version of F sharp. So the way you play it can make it so you have to move around less, but the first step is getting to know what notes are in what chords and how do I play those chords. So what I suggest is playing it in the bass form at first, and then you can start playing around with that. Okay, if there are no questions about this, then we are going to go to the next step, which is... But if there are questions, please stop me, okay? Which is this? Yay! We're going to talk about chord progressions and how to use them in a song. Oh, wait, Travis, you can, I don't know if permit works, but you can send me the link and I'll pin the message with, I don't know how permit works. Permit. I don't know, it doesn't recognize it. I don't know how to use commands in Stream Elements. Oh no. How do I do that? How do I do that? Allow? No. Add? No, that's not. I don't know how to mod myself. I don't know how to do these things. How do I permit you to do that? Hamza, do you know by chance? Do you know by chance? Oh, okay. So what do I do? I sent to you as a DM in Twitch. Okay, perfect. Wait. Why am I not receiving it? Buttons. 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 Buttons, 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 buttons. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on again because while we're trying to figure this out. All the buttons. Thank you, Ellie, for the song.
Campers, assemble. Get out of your cabins. Campers, keep an eye on them no matter what happens. Get out from the raptors. Get out from the lake. We haven't done the swim test yet, for goodness sake.
Oh, on Discord. Okay.
Assemble. Try to stay calm. Oh, wait.
No, wait.
Camp Chaos. 3, 2, 1.
Can you send it to me on Discord? Because it's not coming in on Whisper apparently for some weird reason. Such a good song. So good.
Hydration. Bring that chaotic energy. Camp
Alice
is
said
a
it.
place
Go
for
get
you and
hydration.
for me. We're gonna make some noise. We're gonna make some crafts. We're gonna be nice to the camp staff.
Thank you for the follow. John, thank you so
So
much.
what are we waiting for? Let's do it!
Why is it not sending me the message though? That's so strange. Why? Can you send it to me on Discord, Travis? Then I'll pin it and put a link in there. Because for some reason Twitch is twitching. There's so much chaos. But yeah, is it really a stream if technology is not is doing its thing? Is it really though? I don't know. Also, I have this little thingy because it's too warm, and I cannot handle warm very well. Bam 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 ba ba da dum. Camp counselor, the words are hard. Okay. The thing is that a lot of chord progressions. Okay, wait. Okay, here we go. There we go. So everyone, you can find your camp badges right there if you click on the link there. And it's pinned also, so you can find it there. Also, yeah. Thank you, Purvis. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so if there are no questions about what we just talked about, we're going to talk more about chord progressions. As you can see here, there's a lot of Roman numbers and chords. You can find those chords on your cheat sheet. So you can find how to play them. And you can't see them on the screen now, but you can use your cheat sheet. And you can play those chords with me. So C. Can I move my screen a little bit so you can see it too? I wonder. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, that works. Hello, perfect. Technology, yay. Okay, so you can play along with your piano. You can play them with both hands or with one hand, or you can play them with both hands and the bass note in your left hand if you want to play with both hands. So this is C, and this is a major chord. And then we have D minor, which is a re minor chord, which is played this way. It's re, fa, la. Then we have another minor chord, which is E minor, E, Mi, Sol, Si, and that's E minor. Then we have a major chord, F major, then we have a G major, then we have an A minor. Hi sunshine, welcome in. This is A minor. And then we have B diminished, which is a harder chord to play. I'm not 100% sure how to play it anymore because my brain is melted. So I'm just going to look it up just to be sure that I'm not playing it wrong. But a diminished chord is a little bit of a special chord in your segment of following up from chords. So I'm just going to check to be sure. Oh yeah, so that was it. It's a little bit of a special chord because it's the 7th in the scale, but if you want to know why I would say follow in, well, we can figure it out, but it's a theoretical thing. But this is your B diminished. I never use that chord because it's barely used in most chord progression in pop songs. But this is your 7th chord of your scale. And then you go back to C. So we have C. You can play along with your app or with your piano. C, Re minor, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B diminished. And if you have noticed something, every chord in C major has the same form. So it is always, you start on the first, then skip one note of the white notes, go to the third, skip one note on the white notes, go to the fifth, And that is for all of these chords that you can see on the screen right now. And this is how a scale is built out of chords. You see there are big Roman numbers and small Roman numbers. The big ones are the notation for major chords, small ones for minor chords, and then the B diminished, the last one, is a very special one, but it's barely used in pop songs or rock songs. But if they are used, it is common to be used in bridge parts a lot of the time, or in pre-choruses, but mostly in bridge parts. But the thing with rules and music is you have to know the rules to break them, right? So you can use the B diminished in any part of your song if you want. If you feel like it sounds the way that you want it to sound, perfect, go for it. So what we're gonna do now is take some of these chords and put them together in a sort of progression. For example, the most common used chord progression using these is 1, C, 5, G, then 6, A minor, and then we go to the fourth, which is F, which you might recognize from a whole lot of songs because these are exactly the chords that are used in the 4 chord song. Well, you danced on me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Hey, 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 hey. And she will be loved. And she will be loved. There's tons of tons of songs that you could fit together with the 4 chord song, and that one is the first C, G, the fourth, the fourth, no, the fifth, brain, what? Fifth, 1, 5, 6, 4. And if you look up 4 chord song on YouTube, I'm pretty sure you might have heard them before, but if you look that up, you will find tons of songs that are same chord progression, just a little bit different. I can show you as well, and we can play along. Song in C. Now I hope this is in C because I have not prepared that, because you prepared anything, right? Not me.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Lee.
And we are the
Axis
Axis of Awesome.
And I'm Benny.
We've been a comedy rock band for close to 40 years now. And all that time, we've never had a hit. And
Yeah, but you guys know why.
Why?
Because we never wrote just use 4 chords. 2, 3, 4 chords.
So let me get this straight,
It's a
Chicken
different
Little.
key, wait.
What you're
It's gonna
what you're
sound a
trying to
bit
say
weird.
is you can take those 4 chords, repeat them, and pump out every pop song ever. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, Chicken
There's
Little.
a really cool app on Google Store
Just listen.
where you can transpose.
Do you recognize this?
Yeah, that is Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Great song.
Yeah,
Very
it's just
original.
pretty
Few more
actually.
songs.
Check it out. My life is brilliant. My love is pure.
Video's loud.
I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure.
Well, that's just 2 songs that are similar. That's not a big deal.
Forever young.
3
I
songs.
wanna be forever
forever young. I won't hesitate. No.
So there's tons of songs that use those 4 chords, and depending on the scale you're in, you can make them and adjust them. The classic pop song, eh? Yes, exactly. And you can adjust the scale so that you are in the same range of notes.
If I could, then I would. I'd go wherever you will go. Feel the love tonight, and she will be loved. Yeah, she will be loved. Pictures of you,
Pictures of me. So as you can see, there's a whole video down. Was it too loud? Okay, yeah, we're gonna not stay too long with that anyway. But as you can hear, a lot of songs, definitely in pop, use the same 4 chords, and that is the 1st, then the 5th, the 6th minor, and the 4th. Just good, it's okay. Okay, cool. So there are a lot of different ways that you can mix up these chords, but you might have heard them before, because, for example, you can use the 1st. This is the one that we had, but you can switch it up to the 4th. Or you can go to 1, to 6, to 4, to 5, chords are very familiar. We can also go to 1st, go to the 6th. Which might also sound very like something you might know. And then we have one that is not so common, but these are the most used for chord progressions, because they use the same 4 chords. The same 4 chords, and that's exactly the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall. Well, that's not how it goes. Wow, brain. But exactly, like that, yes. So it's not just me, it's not just you. It is very intentional, to be honest. What was that YouTube video about all songs being the same 9 chords? Wait, huh? That makes a lot of sense, though, because there's only 7 notes in your scale. So, I mean, most songs use the same chord progressions. I mean, I've used all of these that we've just played in my own songs. Shall I open it? Because it's gonna be loud, but... Oh, the Pachelbel Rand can stay.
I'm gonna leave you with this little story. It's about this piece of music. It's a very popular piece of music. I'm sure you all know it, but I'll sing the melody right now. Just... Yeah, Pachelbel's Canon in D. It's a big hit in the classical world, and I know this because I'm a geek. I know what you're thinking. It's like, Rob, you can't be a geek. You play guitar. You're so cool. Okay, you weren't thinking that, but I was. Well, I haven't always been this cool because I haven't always played guitar. I started out on the cello. Yeah, cello
That's
is a
very
wonderful, beautiful
common
instrument.
song
It's
for cello,
cool to
I
be an
guess.
adult that plays a cello. Being a kid that played the cello sucked. Because there's no way to be cool when your instrument is larger than you. When you walk to school with the
That is
cello, you're like a
wonderful.
wounded gazelle on the Serengeti. The bullies just smell you coming from a mile away. Ooh, I don't know what that thing is, but I know I'm gonna break it. But I put up with all of the abuse because I love the music that we played. I loved everything we played in orchestra, except this. I hate Pachelbel's Canon in D with a passion. I hate it so much because the cello part is the worst cello part ever written in the history of cello parts. It's 8 quarter notes that we repeated over and over again. They are as follows. D, A, B, F sharp, G, D, G, A. And that's all we got to play. We repeated those 8 notes 54 times
And that happens
I
a lot
counted.
indeed as well.
because I had nothing else to do. I would sit back and listen to the violins get lovely melodies, the violas would get lovely melodies, the second violins would get lovely melodies, which should just not happen. And the cello,
The video is really fun, yes. It is so funny. I'm gonna stop here because otherwise I'm gonna get like, look, I will lose my story, I guess. But thanks for sharing that. Burn the second violence. But I would say go save that video and check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of it after the stream. But as I only have about an hour for playing more music, we might. I'm just gonna rush a little bit forward with the chord progression thing. But most chord progressions that are used, you might have heard them before because they are used over and over and over again. Because even in different scales, they might still sound the same. You know? You know? We also have one that is a little bit different because this one uses the second, the minor one, as a first, then go to the fifth, which you also might have heard before. Because this is also one that is pretty common. 2, 5, 1, 6. So chord progressions, very interesting. And you can look up a song that you enjoy, put it in C major to begin with, or a scale that you know, and then see if you can figure out what number of your scale that chord is and what chord progression they are using. For example, the one from Ellie that we just saw was 1, 4, 5, 4, which is the same one that has been used in, for example, Greece. Is that Greece? Summer Nights, right? Isn't that one? So you might recognize that because it has been used a lot of times. Good, right? I don't know why I love that so much. It's so good. I will have to watch the rest of it afterwards. But yeah, so that is chord progressions. And so I would like you to figure something out in the next 5 minutes to see if you can put some chord progressions together and in a place that you enjoy them, in C major. So you can use C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A, M, or be a rebel and use B diminished. Punk music is a joke. It really just broke. It's funny. Ooh. So yeah, feel free to play around with that and try to, you can use a cheat sheet again for your chords, but try to come up with a little chord progression with these 7 chords. Is that 7? Can I math? And try something out. Because the next step that we're gonna do is looking at the parts of a song and, of course, lyrics. Because what are we gonna write a song with if we have our chord progression and we have the sound of our piano? What is the next step is that we create some lyrics together, and maybe some parts of that we go over the structures of a song and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. So I'll put the video back up, and you can try out to find chord progression that you like. It could be one of those that we did. It could be one of the ones that we didn't do. It can be anything, but 4 chords from this progression, from these different chords that you can use here. We'll play them a few times, and you can also play around with rhythm, because, for example, you can go very slow. Or you can go very fast. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So you can play around with that as well. That is, of course, an important part as well. Elkie, hi! Hello, Elkie, good to see you. Feel free to share some of your found chord progressions in the chat, and we'll go over them. If you have any questions, by the way, about this part, let me know. Definitely not late or anything. You're never late. You're always right on time. Yes, you're always right on time, and I'm dropping my book. So yeah, you can find this in the Discord if you would like to join in and try out these chords. Have great dinner, Grace! The next part is the different structures of a song, because a song is not just a melody and chords that are put in a specific order. It can be, but that's not all. You have a lot more that can come by it. Definitely if you want to use it definitely if you want to use words with your song, right? So we have structures. For example, these. We have different structures to build up a song. And those different structures use up different chords. So, for example, for your verse, you could have... But then in your bridge, in your chorus, you can go... Do that and go back to a verse. And then you can go to a bridge where you use that one diminished chord. That sounds a bit weird though, so you might also go to a different chord that is not part of the scale. Or you can go slower, use rhythm. Or repeat the chorus is also done a lot of times. But you might have heard about these before. Verses, choruses, pre-choruses, bridges, interludes, intros, outros. Those also very much make songs. So that is also something we can work with when we're writing songs. So what about now going to the lyric part? Because there's a whole lot of exercises that can be used to write lyrics. Because it can be hard to write lyrics if you're not used to writing lyrics, you know? So one of the really great channels I have used before on how, which has great tools, is called How to Write Songs. And they have a whole amount of incredible tools that can be used to write song lyrics. I'm gonna share that in the chat right now. But the tools that I'm using today as well, that I'm gonna show you, are also tools that I got from them. So for the sake of, oh, Bill, thank you for the follow. For the sake of this stream, I'm going to use a pretty common chord progression. First, fifth, sixth, fourth. I'm gonna use that one as my verse. And then very basic chord progressions, but good as a starting point. By the way, if anyone has any questions, feel free to let me know. I would love to get back to one of the things that we've seen, if there is like something that is not fully clear yet or something. But if not, we are going to go towards lyrics. So for lyrics exercises, there are a whole bunch of exercises that can be done. I'm going to put this away for a little bit so we can write things down. But the most common one that is used for songwriting, for coming up with lyrics, is working with collages, brainstorms, connecting words to come up with some sort of story. Or, oh, there's an ad, so I'm just gonna play the song again. So that no one is missing too much.
Campers, assemble. Get out of your cabins. Campers, keep an
Also,
eye
if you
on
haven't
them, no
hydrated,
matter
I'll be
what
sure to
happens.
hydrate.
Get out from the rafters. Get out from the lake. We haven't done the swim test yet, for goodness sake. Please, assemble. Try to stay calm. Oh, wait, no, it's Camp Chaos. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Camp Chaos 2020.
How are you doing, by the way, Elkie?
Campers on the
Hope you're
ground
well.
in the drawer. We're gonna learn some stuff. We're gonna have some fun. Don't forget your snacks. Remember hydration. Bring that
Hydration.
chaotic
Don't forget to
energy.
hydrate.
Camp is a place for you and for me. We're gonna make some noise. We're gonna make some crafts. We're gonna be nice to the camp staff. We'll only bug
I'm
our
doing okay.
guests. That's
Good.
our
I'm
promise.
glad.
So what are we waiting for?
It is warm though. Yes, same. I'm melting. It's so melting. Okay. So, for example, we're gonna write a song about not Camp Chaos, because already Ellie already did that. But we are going to write Ellie also already did that, but we're gonna do a meme song about the Jesters and the Gales Goblins. Is that okay with you all? Are you in for me? In with that for me? Our words are hard. Are you in with that? That we are gonna write a song about you all and about the memes that have come up in Brenda's stream. and yes? Okay, let's do it. So what we will do is just, I want you all to put words in the chat that remind you of the gestures. Can be emotes too. Craig, for sure. Yes, we are gonna write a song about you all and all of us, and just like all of the memes and all of the inside community jokes and all the things. Chimkin, chaos. I'm already seeing so many great words. Chaos, Chimkin. I mean, Stimkers is also a word that I got from being in your stream, Brenda. Chaos. Dance. Crayons for sure. Crayons. Eek. Eek. Summer cracks pins. That is such a cool emo, by the way. Love that. Jelly. Jelly. Some things that I think about. Rafters. And paint water. Which we all should definitely drink, right? Yay! Hi, peas. Hi, peas. I don't know how to write anymore, it's too warm. Hi, peas. Plants. Hydrate. Right now. Puddle Brenda or Brenda on the floor? Yes. Whoop. Floor. Wowee. Wowee. Wee. Hair beast. Am I missing anything? If I'm missing anything, let me know. Oh, Brenda just said, sweet campers, what a glorious camp session. I'm not gonna read the rest of it, but thank you, you're awesome. We're gonna hang out at our leisure. Just we know that the badges for this session will be up for another few minutes. So if you wanna grab those badges, be sure to grab them right now. Gong, exactly, Magic. Gong, 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 gong. Gong. Do we have more? Dee, 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 dee. More gong. Headphone warning is part of the gong, right? Headphone warning. So this is a way you, I think chaos is too small. That should cover the entire canvas. Wait. Like that. Chaos. That's not a great fire. That is also not great fire, but oh well. Chaos. This is fine, right? Okay. going to get that out though. All right. So this is one of the exercises that you could do to gather a whole bunch of words that you could use into your song. And you can also do that with images. For example, on Pinterest, you can gather all the images and then describe what you see in the images, and they might give you ideas on words that you could use for the things that you would like to do, for example. Another one that you could use, or another technique to improvise to improve your writing skills is morning pages or journaling, just to practice your writing more, which I've been doing not every morning, but quite a bit lately. So it really helps to widen your vocabulary and to come up with maybe things and combinations of words that you might not always use, but because you want to say something and write it down, you might suddenly think of it. And then you can also go look back into that book. And I've noticed that it does really help to improve the things. You can also use generated words, or for example, when you were in Carrot's dream, there were words from paint chips that they used to write poems. And you could use the same technique for coming up with lyrics for music and for songs. And then you can make it harder by combining, for example, verbs with nouns and generate them and put them together. For example, if I say, ik, high piece, combine them. You can try to combine words that you might not have thought of combining at first. So that is also something that could help generate words. That is definitely true, and it's super fun and chaos, and we love chaos, don't we? So that is also a way you can practice songwriting, is putting things together and try to write down a little bit of an image of it, and then combine words that you might not combine at first. We're going to do an exercise on that in a bit as well. You can use story building using your senses and try to describe what you see, smell, hear, feel, or taste. And those can help you get out of the cliché songwriting, because you're trying to go more deeper than, oh, the sun is shining and it's hot. No, I am melting. The sweat is dripping off my body. And I hear nothing but birds that seem to kind of sing how warm it is. I don't know. I smell the heat. I don't know how to describe it, but there's like this clampy feel and smell that comes with a heat wave, right? So you can try to describe that and use your senses to describe it, to come up with maybe combinations of sentences and words that you also might not usually think of. And you can, of course, use metaphors. Metaphors that, for example, we don't really use in English, but we have in Dutch. Could be fun to sort of try and translate. Might not fully make sense, but all is good as long as it sounds all right for the person who makes it, right? And even then, even if it's not, it still wants to exist, so using metaphors. So if you're not fully sure what a metaphor is a word that describes another one, but without using the actual word. For example, describing, if we're talking about a heat wave, for example, talking about how it feels like you're walking into a desert and there's no ways in view. Everyone will know that you're kind of melting, right? But you're not using the word heat wave or using the word heat or warm weather, but you're using a desert as an image to call out the feeling of melting. Because when you're in a desert, you're in need of water probably. Heat wave, exactly, sleep landing, heat wave. So that's metaphors, and we are going to do some exercises on that in a bit. You can also just look around right now, and you could describe something that you see. For example, what do I see that seems a little bit interesting? See what I'm doing? I'm already thinking too much about it. Worst enemy of creating, thinking too much about it. I'm just gonna take this one. This is a karma dice. Be sure to go check out the karma store. I think they're still having a sale right now. They're gorgeous. And this is a chunk dice. So what you can do is, you can just take this chunk dice, you can look at it, you can try to describe it. This one is called Moulin Rouge, and it has a red kind of fabric in it, and also some black kind of fabric in it. And it's a little bit sheer, but not fully. So there's a few sheer spots in there, but not totally. And then it has golden numbers on it. And then you can try to describe how the image of the dice makes you think of the Moulin Rouge, and how the colors describe the same colors, and how you can try to write a verse about an object that you can find in your room. Or where you're at right now. You can just look around, pick a subject, and write a verse about it. You can do that. We can try to write something about the dice. Also, I don't know how long I can go for, but if I'm going too long, let me know. Because this might be a lot, and I have a lot of things planned, but I don't know if we can get to all of them, because, yeah. But for example, dice. Moulin Rouge chunk. Lying in its tray. Looking back at how the red and black dances in the swirls, taking us far away. And this might not really have that much sense, but that is also not really... The next camp session is Mr. X in 22 hours, 39 minutes, checking out in Jazz Discord for the schedule in your local time zone. That is definitely true. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, so I fully understand when it's getting a bit too much, though. But for example, you can just take any object and try to write something about it. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to sound lyrical. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It just has to be written. That's all. And maybe you could use it at some point. Maybe you don't. That's all fine. But you never know if you don't write it down. So this is just one of these exercises that you could do if you have something in your neighborhood, you have a notebook, Write something down. Doesn't have to be much. This is 2 lines, 3 lines, something like that. And if you would like to share it with us, feel free to share it in the chat as well. And ignite the stream! Yes, yes, eeks, all the eeks. Okay, so that is one of the lyric exercises that we could use. There's also, you could also, of course, use rhyming schemes. A lot of rhyming schemes that are used a lot of times are A, B, B, A. C, D, E, D, F, F, G, G, just to talk about a few. For example, A, light, B, now I'm having a hard time coming up with rhymes, of course. But you could rhyme with now it's not coming. But I'm pretty sure you probably have heard about rhyme schemes before, right? So you could have light, go, flow, fight, for example. That is just a basic rhyme scheme. Cook, book, bake, cake. Exactly, for F, F, G, G. Perfect. That's exactly rhyme schemes. If you end the word, the sentence with the rhymes. Now, there is a different way of rhyming as well, which makes your song sound a little bit less schooled. I don't know if that's the word. You could also try a rhyming with not the last word of your sentence. For example, let's get some words from our meme song brainstorm that we did here. Let's pick one thing out of here. You get to choose. What are we gonna write an indirect rhyming scheme about? Eek, plants, hypees, wowies, summer crack spins, that's gonna be a hard one. Greg, gong, rafters, chimkin, paint water, crayons, chaos. What word shall we write about? Eek and bead or jelly and belly? Exactly, yeah. Yes. Yes, yes. So these are direct rhymes. There is also a thing called indirect rhymes. Crafters in the rafters. Ooh, I love that. Okay. So we have crafters in the rafters. That's amazing, Elkie. Thank you. Crafters in the rafters. So if you would like to rhyme but indirect, you would choose a word that doesn't really sound like crafters or rafters, but kind of sounds like it. There are tools online that you could use for that. And for example, you can just type indirect rhymes in Google. And then you will find generating things that you can use. For example, wait, where is it? Indirect rhymes on RhymeZone. And then you can, for example, type in rafters, and then you get very direct rhymes: afters, crafters, drafters, grafters, helicrafters. I don't know what all of that are. But then you have also indirect rhymes with, for example, masters, disasters. They are rhymes that are very similar to it, but not fully that word. And then you can also write sentences about, for example, if you want to write a song about crafters in the rafters. Why do I have Metallica in my ear now? Rafters, rafters. I don't know. I don't know if I know that song. Wait, which one is it? I don't know a lot of songs. Although I'm a songwriter. That makes sense, right? It's hard to think to indirect rhymes. It is. But it's Master of Puppets. Oh wait, I have heard that before. So I want to write a song about crafters in the rafters. We already wrote it down. So another way of writing is starting from an ID. Hi, New, welcome in. Oh wait, no, it knew. That is so cute. That is so cute, Struble. That's adorable. Gappy dance, gappy dance. Gappy, gappy, gappy dance, gappy dance. That's so cute. I love it, so cute. So what we're gonna do right now is sonic songwriting, which means we are gonna start from a title and write some interesting lines about the title. So we've got crafters in the rafters. And we're also gonna try to rhyme with the word in the sentences that we write, but not with the last word. So we are going to write, for example, there's crafters in the rafters. They're crafting all day long. Crafting in the rafters. They're crafting all day long. Those crafters in the rafters. Now, there's not a lot of words here. So as we already have crafters, the most normal thing to start doing is to go rhyme on long. But we don't want to do that because then you get very repetitive kind of things sometimes. So you want to switch it up with a different kind of rhyming because we already had the direct rhyming, right? I realized that I did not have a dancing emote and I needed one. Everyone should have a dancing emote. Yes, for sure. So what we don't want to do is always the rhyme in a direct way, because that might sound repetitive if you do it every verse that you write. So what we can do is try to rhyme it with crafting instead of long. So they're crafters in the rafters, they're crafting all day long. Those crafters in the rafters. So what we want to do is actually have it rhyme with thing. My brain also wants to go rhyme it with long now. They're singing a happy song. They're singing their happy song. Is what my brain wants to do. Right? Song, long. Literally all I can think of is song. Those crafters in the rafters. And if you're having a hard time, there's nothing that keeps you from using Rhyme Zone. I use it constantly. For example, what I'm going to type in now is thing, because we want to have it rhyme with crafting, but preferably not a direct rhyme, right? So, Rhyme Zone, yay. Laughing, for example, yes, that is great. Okay, that's great. Literally, all I can think of is song, yes, 100%. That is very common, and that is also one of the things that happens a lot of the times when trying to write songs. We always fall back of the things that we've already heard a lot before, because that's what we're used to, right? And that's not a bad thing, because these songs also help us relate to them. But if you feel like you're writing too much into that cliche thing, it might help to use some tools that you might not always use to write your songs. And one other thing that I've learned from the same YouTube channel is write the most cliche thing you've ever written. And that will kind of free yourself as well from writing the things and staying into the cliches that you've heard 1,000 times. But it doesn't have to be, because it's just, if you feel like you're stuck in cliches when writing songs, it might help to break out of that. So, these crafters in the rafters. Looking at the words. Spring and string, wellspring. There's a lot of rings, springs. Swing, king, cling, sing, ying. And there's crafters in the rafters, they're crafting all day long. These crafters in the rafters. We might have chosen a very hard word to rhyme, though. To all the joy we bring. That's very Christmassy. It's not Christmas in July, is it? They're crafting all day long. These crafters in the rafters, they for sure know a thing about causing chaos, causing melting, being on the floor, etc., etc. As you see, you kind of create a little bit of a follow-up by not rhyming to the song, but going to another word in your line, because it kind of gives you the setup to a pre-chorus. There's crafters in the rafters. I was filled way too high. There's crafters in the rafters. They're crafting all day long. Those crafters in the rafters, they for sure know a thing. They for sure know a thing about causing melting, being on the floor, jamming along, 2, jamming along. 2, Craig's chanting for sure. Well, it's not really Craig that is chanting, but is that a saying in English? I don't know if it is. My English is not that great, but hey, we're trying to. And that's one way how you can take on trying to write a song like that and trying to write lines that you might not come up with by just sitting down and writing them. Sometimes it's good to also look at it from like, how can I make it just that little extra than what I would do if I'm just sitting down and writing anything, which is also a really good technique. Sometimes it really helps too. But it's just, there's a whole ton of tools on how to write lyrics and songs. So this is called sonic songwriting. We have a few more tools. If anyone has like any creations they made they would like to share as well, feel free to put them in the chat. We have the TTS that can sing along with it. So with the message that makes it, I don't know what it's called, the highlight messages, then TTS can sing along with what you created. So chanting is a thing, not really like singing though. It's more like, I mean, is it similar to putting Craigs in the chat? I feel this is kind of, it could be. Is it, I don't know. Is it not? I don't know. But I don't, yeah, brains, words. Hi, Not a Brain, good to see you. That is very coincidence that you just popped in when I say brains. Well, I don't believe in coincidences though. Everything is supposed to be the way it is, but I think I see what you mean. Okay, perfect. I don't know what I just said though. About what exactly? Wow! Thank you for the late fees. They are not required, but I appreciate them. Thank you so much, Not a Brain. Hi. Okay, so that was sonic songwriting, and it can change up the way you write your lyrics and how you rhyme in a song. No pressure to do any of it because they are not set rules. Songwriting is a very vague kind of thing because it's different and very personal for everyone. So explaining songwriting is mostly a thing of reaching out tools and putting yourself to it because it's like, yeah. It's not set in stone how you write a song, you know? It's just there's guidance tools, but there is no right or correct way, and anyone can do it. If you can write words, if you can come up with words, and if you can communicate words in some sort of way, you can write a song. Like when we had the chant feature and could do a ton of Greggy modes or something and join in. I feel that is very much chanting. Exactly. Yes, for sure. So chanting, I feel that fits well in the song there. So yeah, if there's a whole lot more tools that we could share. I'm just gonna take a little look. Another fun thing is stitching two images together that you might not think would work together. But another one on, wait, I'm going too quick. I need cooling. My brain is overheated. Anyway, another thing you can do is try to deep out a certain word if you bump into a cliche and you're like, we are all plants, hydrate! Yes, be sure to hydrate because we're all plants with more complicated emotions and we need to hydrate. So if you haven't hydrated in a while, be sure to do so. Yeah. Hydrate. It's very hot. Get water. Don't get coffee. Coffee dehydrates. Get water. Okay. So what we could do, for example, what is very much a cliche that you've heard 100 times? Your eyes are like the sky, or shining stars. And you know, that's very cliche, right? I don't know if it is. But what you could do to break that cliche is, for example, try to find a metaphor for eyes. I don't know how to write. But if you could always try to find a metaphor for one of the words in your sentence to break the cliche of having written something that you have heard 100,000 times. You can also try to specify down shining stars. For example, what makes that they shine? The doors to your soul. Gorgeous. Yes. Wonderful scribble. That is gorgeous. The doors to your soul is beautiful. I love that. That is what eyes could stand for in this line. So that is a beautiful way to change that up. Eyes, metaphor. The doors to your soul could also switch up shining stars. Or, for example, very commonly used diamonds. Shining stars are compared to diamonds quite a lot. But you can also like go very, very, very dry in there and say like, rocks in the multiverse lit up by I don't know why. What makes stars lit up? Lit up by an internal force of shine, or of I don't know. What are stars? I don't actually know what stars are. Does anyone know what stars are? Fusion, exactly. Thank you. Struble knows what things are. Thank you, Struble. But you can go all the way. There's no rules. Suns. Oh, are stars suns? And gravity. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So you could go that way with describing your words, or you could go the other way and try to find a metaphor like that changes up the shining and the stars. For example, you could switch it up and dig out what are stars, or you could go like, what do the stars in this sentence represent, and try to figure that out and go very specific in that. And that's also ways how you can try to break cliches. Yeah. Another fun exercise, by the way, if anyone has any things they want to share that they come up with, that they want to share with us, feel free to let us know, or TTS know, or what are stars? What I see in your eyes in the moonlight. Aww. Oh dear, someone stop me. That is amazing, though, Scribble. I like that. It's beautiful. It's a different way of formulating it, which makes it feel less like what we've already heard so many times. And it's small things that could make that shine and that feel of having a different thing, even though it sounds familiar, it is not fully. So you're on the right track, Scribble. Keep going. Yes, please. Keep going. We want more. Okay. Another one that we could do is metaphor collision. And that is a really, really fun technique, I find. So we are going back to our first slide. And yeah, Strelgov, exactly. Please share more. We want to see all the creativity. I know that you all got so much creativity in all of you. Yeah, we just have learned to kind of not let it out all the time and let it out, because it's a wonderful thing. It's wonderful. So let it out, share it with us. And I know that most of you are crafters and artsy people and doing a lot of creative things. But what I've noticed is that in the past year also, that I still blocked myself to try out new kind of ways of creativity, because there was always this, like, guess, fear and judgment in my brain. So I feel, even if it's not something you usually do in a creative way, you can do it. You can do it. So feel free to share it with us if you'd like. No pressure to, but let it out. Write it down. Create. Hi, Pink, good to see you. Okay, so what we're going to do with Metaphor Collision is we are taking a word and we're going to try to connect a random feeling to it. So we're going to try and write a connection of a word, of an emotion, with one of the words that we see here. My nose has been itchy now. But for example, what you could do is use a emote generator, not emote generator in art, but emotion generator, words, why, brain. So you could use a emotion generator, words generator, and then put it on. Why is my PC not doing the thing right now? Word generator, and then you can try to select feelings. I had one that was putting feelings in chat. Eek is an emotional ready. Okay, let's go with eek. That is definitely a good emotion, to be honest. So, let's see. Eek is the emotion, and we are gonna couple it with the easiest ones would probably be high piece, chaos, puddle Brenda. Brenda on the floor. A whole lot of things that are on this one. But what I would say, chaos, it's a lovely word, isn't it? But that would be too easy, because you already know so many examples of how eek, as an emotion, is coupled to those things. So what I would say, not too commonly used in together, paint water. And I don't want to see drink the paint water in combination with eek, unless you have a good reason for it. So you're going to try to combine these together, and you're going to come up with a paint water metaphor that describes the feeling of eek. Exactly, puddle. So you're not allowed to use eek as your feeling. You have, no, you don't combine eek and paint water, but you're going to combine the feeling of eek in a metaphor, combining words to describe eek with paint water. So how are you going to describe the feeling of eek using paint water? I love this combination of emotes, Chakuru. That is gold. That's perfect. That is perfect. For example, I'm going to use another word because I don't want to spoil it, any of the IDs that you all have with paint water. But for example, I am going to describe That is gorgeous, Dribble. That's amazing, then. That is perfectly what we're looking for here. Feeling a heck of ton of ick the moment you realize you drank the paint water. Yes. That is cool. Yes. So that is a metaphor that you could use in your lyrics when you're writing a verse about ick. You could use a whole ton of metaphors like drinking paint water, realizing that all the different without actually saying ick, but like, for example, it's this way of how the desert metaphor describes the heat wave and the warm weather, but without actually saying it, and to come up with metaphors that might not be right at the tip of your tongue all the time. You can use and create metaphors out of all different kind of words. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use crayons. Crayons to describe a feeling of... Anyone in chat, give me a feeling. Because I don't know. My brain is... I mean, feeling heck-ton of the moment you realize you drank the paint water. Feels like the lurching of stomach. The instant I realized I drank paint water. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Grace, welcome back. I missed you. So, like, I took a sip of my paint water. It tasted like an assault on my tongue. I spat it out. Scroll. But the taste lingered. It was so bad that I ate a bun. Perfect, Elke. Perfect, Elke. That's great. That's great. That gives so much eek feeling. Grace, what do you do when you realize you drank the paint water? You ate what? Disgust. Yicky. Oof. Not that kind of bun. No buns, but the bun of a bun. Not of bun, but the bun. Ice bun. Bread bun. Kind of bun, I guess. Grace, you missed us going over some tools of songwriting for lyric writing, about how to break cliches. And now we are trying to create metaphors by connecting a feeling, well, not connecting a feeling, but describing a feeling with a word that you would not automatically connect to that feeling. So we are connecting paint water to the feeling of eek right now. And I'm trying to find a feeling to connect crayons to. If anyone has a feeling they want me to connect crayons to, I almost dipped my paintbrush in my coffee once, but I guess that's still better than drinking paint water by mistake. Wonderful. Wonderful, I love these. Keep them coming, I would say so. Unless you sip from the coffee after, then it's the paint coffee. Yes, that's also very much eek, yeah. Crayons to describe a feeling of... My brain has melted. Is that a feeling? I don't know about emotions anymore. Surprise? That's an emotion, right? Okay, so let's connect crayons to surprise. When a crayon no. There's something's coming, but it's a process, and that is totally fine. Songwriting is a process, and sometimes your brain is like, dot, 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 and sometimes it's immediately there, and that's all good. The moment the train takes off and crayons fall into an empty what was the name again from the little bowl with the I remember it, but my brain is just very melted right now. From the little bowl that gets different brain is very melted right now. Fall into an empty... I know it has a specific name and it's on the tip of my tongue and I don't remember right now because... The moment the train takes off and crayons fall into an empty... It's not Frogbird, but it had a froggy name not too long ago. Well, maybe that was longer ago because my brain has been occupied because I'm moving soon. But what is it? The Franix, isn't it? That was the word. See, I knew it was there. The moment the train takes off and crayons fall into an empty Franix. And then suddenly, it's no longer empty. Something like that. It doesn't have to be a whole... It can be 2 words, but it can be like a whole verse as well. So here we have the crayons, and I suppose the feeling of like having an empty bowl, an empty Franix, and then suddenly like not being empty anymore is very surprising, right? So that is how metaphor collision works, and you can do multiple of those, and it's a good practice to try to come up with metaphors that you might not think of because they are not so commonly used and because they might not seem to connect well, but there's always a way to connect them. So it might be a challenge, but it's a pretty fun challenge. Let's see if we can find one more. Let's see. If anyone has anything, by the way, for surprise and crayons, feel free to share. Yeah. That's another exercise we could do. And then to put all these things together, but that's the last exercise that I have for today. So for this one first, I think we could do one more of these and then go to the last exercise for the songwriting lyrics thingamajiggies. So, let's now try to connect 2 words. Let's go with chaos and gong. You can always make it harder. can always make it easier too and just pick one of those. But feel free to share what you come up with, because I love seeing those. Chaos and gong to describe emotions are hard today. To describe gong show. Words and emotions are always hard. Yeah, yeah. To describe an emotion of happy tears. I don't know how to say that in one word. Okay, so if you come up with something for chaos and gong to describe a happy feeling of having tears, but feeling happy while having tears, but like being so happy that tears flow out of your eye places in your face. Chaos and gong to describe happy tears. Tears like veteran tears. No, no tears like that. No tears at all like that. Grace, no. The Patreon is not really on point yet, because I'm trying to figure out how to make some music tips and classes videos on there, but I'm still trying to figure that out. Tears of joy, that's the word. Just brimming with bedazzlers. Ooh. Those are great tears, though. Well, I'm trying to figure it out to make it so that it is one, interesting, but also possible. Because I don't really have a non-chaotic thing going on, you know? But yeah, works in progress. But if anyone has feedback on them, feel free to share with me if there's like certain things you would like to see in them. But I would like to put some music tips for beginners on there. Non-chaotic at camp. Well, my brain is always chaotic, but so chaos and gong to describe tears of joy. Check out the paradox where you park the two boats. Calmed by chaos. Chaos can be very calming, depending who is on the given and receiving end of it. Right? Okay. Let's see. My heart is like a gong. Full of chaos. From a headphone warning routine. That warms the heart. It doesn't always make a whole ton of sense, you know? But if it works, it works. And if it resonates with love, oh, that's beautiful, yes. That is gorgeous, Grace. Thank you for sharing that. That is beautiful. And that would definitely fit in there too. Yes. So that is a few ways how you could do it. And that is metaphor collation, where you put together things that in first glance might not work wonderfully together. And you can generate some words to do exactly that. Yeah, that's how that works. And then our last exercise is kind of putting all of that, what we just saw and done, like kind of putting all of that together. And for that, we have a songwriting formula that can help us with writing a song and putting a story in the song and making it have sense and make it feel like a song, right? So the formula is having a concept, then a title, not really the title of the song that is gonna be your title in the end, but a title, or what we also call the hook of the song, which usually goes into your verses. And then at the third place, we have a song map. And now, what order are those three things? I'm gonna look at my paper because I keep mixing them up together. But your concept is the idea of what you want to write a song about, right? That speaks for itself. It's what we talked about before, the memes, the internal joke, not internal joke, is that the word? I don't know. The lore, that's the word. The things that make the gestures, and Brenda's wonderful community, the community that it is, right? So that is the concept of the song that we've been trying to kind of put together. Then we have the title and the hook, which is the main kind of thing what the song is about, which I guess might be chaos. Chaos feels right. And maybe overwhelming chaos, or just, it can be anything, to be fair. But that feels like that would be the hook of the song and would be perfect for the verse. And then we have the song map. And the song map kind of decides what goes where in your song. So you have, for example, the start, first verse, pre-chorus. Then you have the development, second verse, and maybe pre-chorus. And then you have the end, the outro, the bridge, that all have different parts of your song. So, for example, there's a few different ways you can take this on, but just checking here, because this is one of those things that I haven't been training myself fully in yet. The rest I've had a little bit of exercise in. But this one is fairly new to me as well, because I used to just write it out of my brain, which is also a commonly done thing. But if you would like to structure it, this is one way of structuring it, but there is no one way, as said earlier. There's a million ways probably on how you can write a song and how you can structure a song. But for example, one way of song mapping is in the start, you talk about how it feels. You talk about the overwhelming chaos, what it does, how Brenda ends up on the floor, and these kind of things, what is happening, and how the chaos evolves, and how it makes the crafters and the goblins and giblets feel, but also how maybe Brenda feels with all of that. Then in the second part, the development, for example, it says it by itself already, but you could describe how it evolved from beginning to end, or, well, not end, but till now, because we don't know the future, we can't tell the future, but like we can talk about how the story began in the first verse, and then go to the second verse and talk about the development that the stream has gone through, that the community has gone through, for example. And then in the end, you could talk about, what was the last one? I forgot! Oh no. I didn't write it down well for this one. But by the, in the bridge or in the conclusion of the thing that we're describing, the chorus, which is the chaos, we could write how it makes us all feel at this moment. For example, I'm just talking about feeling at this moment mostly because we were talking about metaphors with feelings in the last exercise, but it can be anything. Chorus, yes, the chorus. The chorus, the chorus, the chorus, the chorus. So that is how that could work as well. And it's just one way of structuring it. You could also describe, if you just want to zoom in on a certain thing, for example, ik, how ik came to be, how, what ik is or makes us all feel in the chorus, and then in the end we'll go about how ik has become a symbol, right? And just like a creation that we cannot ever get out of our mind ever again, right? So you can try to make a story by telling different parts of it in different verses. Looks at the Igmug, yes, exactly. And you could do that with any part of anything, any part of the lore that we just have written down in one of our first slides. We could also combine the things that we saw in the first exercises and try to put them together now in a kind of story-wise telling structure. So, for example, in the first part where you tell how it came to be, you can start describing the feelings around ik and why it came to life could be in the chorus then, because that is the clue of the story. What is ik? Why is it here? And what does it stand for, right? And then you can kind of tell a story in different kind of verses of this. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but if it does, I would say, whenever you feel like it, try some of these exercises, and if you could like combine these, feel free to share them in the Discord. I would love to see what you'll come up with in any of the exercises or even in a song put together. That is a whole lot of work, so I'm not expecting that. But if you would like to try out some of the exercises and share them in the Discord underneath the little thingamadingy that our wonderful friends have made for this session, I would love to see them. So we can eek vigorously describe the excruciation detail, how we celebrate the eek. So we can eek, I don't even know how to say that word, to be honest, but vigorously. Oh, we can, for sure. But that is awesome. Yes. So if you would like to write a song about ik, please share, because I would love to see that. It is 20 past 10 here. So we might kind of have to run it up a little bit, because I'm not allowed to be very loud anymore. But I will definitely try to combine the things that we wrote, and I could do it on stream if we want to see that. But that might take a little longer, so I don't know if anyone is interested in seeing me try to put all the things together in a song. Because my way of writing songs is a lot of the time a lot more chaotic than I now try to to show you. Oh, we can. Or how about how awesome this community is? I love that too. Yes, please. Yes. So we sit down and we write a song with all the information that we have. I am going to put these a little off though, so I can see what I'm doing, but I'll put them on my mic. I don't know if you can see them, but I'll put them on mic. Was that a yes, please, about how awesome this community is, or about wanting to see how I write the song? Because we could try to mix it together, but then I usually, we have written a few things with the information that we've got here. But my way of actually writing songs is a whole lot more chaotic. So what I would say is pick a theme of anything related to the community, to Camp Chaos, to anything you see on the board, or anything you can come up with yourself. You can try any of the exercises. You can also try to just sit down. But let's write song together by yourself and share it afterwards. I can definitely sit down for about an hour and a half, still more. No pressure to stay all that long if you feel like you want to do things that are not songwriting. But if you would like to join us and write a song together with the things that we've come up with right now, we can do that. We can definitely try to do that. But then also I would like to see from you all some verses. I may need to head to bed at some stage, lol. Same here, because 22 hours till Mr. X goes live, I don't think I can do that. Drongo, I'm sorry. 22 hours is still, it's not 22 hours anymore, but that is a long time. But I fully understand that, Scribble. Yeah, same. I might have to go in about an hour and a half max, because I think then my brain is gonna be fully melted and I will be... The next camp session is with Mr. X in 21 hours, 37 minutes. Check the Art and Just Discord for the schedule in your local time zone. No, we're not streaming until next host. Drongo said so, but I don't feel like that is a possibility for my brain. So we are gonna try and write and sit down and see if we can manage to write this song in about an hour and a half. We'll be learning. Oh, Lady Firewari, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. And that would be really cool. I would love to learn how to make bleep and bloops. For sure. So yeah, we're gonna write a song, pick one of the things that we talked about, or all of the things, and we're gonna make a Jester Camp Chaos 2024 little song in C major, because that's the piano chords that we learned. So you can use any of these chords. any chord progression. I am going for the standard 4-chord song, which is C, G, AM, F. The standard 4-chord song. All right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll write it up for anyone who wants to follow. Feel free to use your cheat sheet once again, which you can find in the Discord. So I am going to use F, no, not F, C, G, A, M, F. And then I'm gonna switch it up to C, G, something like that, which is G, G, A, M, G, A, M, G, A, M, C, the B diminished, G. No, G. And this is gonna be my pre-chorus and my verse. And then we still need a chorus, right? So I usually start with my melody and then go to the actual lyrics of the song, because I work a lot better when I already have a melody in my brain. But sometimes I have like little pieces and then I just squish them into a voice recorder, and then I use those as well sometimes. So the last time I don't really play that one. Yeah, and then we go. That doesn't sound right. Yep, that's the C instead. And then we go to the chorus. That is C, A, M, G, but inversion, and the first inversion. I'm gonna write that like that. Oh wait, wrong place. And then. Not making it too complicated. So we're doing that 2 times. And that's our chorus. Now we also probably want a bridge. For a bridge, we also probably my melody might change over the time because I don't remember usually what I actually sang when I'm doing that. I have to go, but it's been super interesting to watch and follow along during Camp Chaos session, Jazzy. Hope you have a nice rest of the stream. Bye for now, everyone. Thank you, Travis. Thank you so much also for your help earlier with all the things as well. Thank you. Otherwise, this would have probably been a lot more chaotic in a not great way. So thank you so much to Travis and everyone else who has been helping behind the scenes. You're all incredible. Bye, Travis. Have a wonderful evening, night, afternoon, time zone, and thanks for spending your time here with us. It's incredible. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful one. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to help. I'm so glad as well because I was a little bit nervous because my brain has been very occupied because I'm moving soon and like brain has been everywhere except where it should have been for a lot of things because I haven't packed anything yet. My brain has been busy with it, but it's not been packed. Procrastination. Yay. So many amazing camp helpers. Exactly. Thank you so much to all the camp helpers who have been helping. You're all incredible. And you as well, Brenda. Thank you so much for, like, always everything, but, like, for organizing the Redrin, including me in the Redrin once again as well. It's been super fun. And yeah, everyone as well. You're all incredible. And yeah. So that is what we have for that. And now we want to write a bridge. Imagine packing ahead of time, right, Grace? Who does that? Not me. bridge time. Something like that. Nicht C D M. I feel it's a bit wrong. It doesn't sound really like my brain wants it. Maybe that's it. Might still change that later, but going back into Lurk Mock, have a great Lurk, not your brain, and also brains be braining. Yeah, brains be braining. I may have missed it, but was the tune in the batch available today? It was, yeah. We've been there, I think. But it might, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, now we have the chord progression. We are gonna go lyrics-wise. But for that, I'm not gonna show it on the screen because that is gonna be a lot. I also need my little. I'm gonna write it down on here so I have the chords. Have you been able to play around with the chords a little bit? If anyone is joining me in songwriting, if so, feel free to share the chord progression that you're using. If you're on your piano right now. I'm writing down verse, pre-chorus, G, A, M, G, C, G, A, M, B diminished, G, then chorus is C, A, M, G in inversion, C, 2 times or maybe 4 times, and then the bridge, D, M, E, M. What you can also do for a bridge, if you want a bridge, is just play the chorus again, but make a little variation on there. So if you feel like maybe bridges, we can burn bridges when it comes to bridges in songs. Not real life bridges, but like we can burn campfire bridges with bridges for when it comes to music. Because everyone struggles with bridges, like even like with covers too. So, okay. So what we're gonna do now is go back to our exercises where we have had some exercises with some words here. If you have more words that make sense for the community, depending on what you want to write, feel free to share. We can burn bridges when it comes to bridges in songs, yes. Oh, yep, for sure, for sure. Okay, so we have our first verse. Remember when we were at the concept one? In the last later exercise? Concept, title, hook, song map. So what I'm gonna do now is we have the concept, writing a song with just memes and lore. And our title or hook is chaos. Or whatever it can be. It can be a lot of things. Hi, Pierre, good to see you. Hi. Hi, hi. Chaos. That's me. You're in the right place today, Dad. Title, chaos, hook, community. I would even go as far as community is family, as gathering around the campfire for Camp Chaos. That is our hook. That's what we're writing about. And then our song map, we have a verse. So our first verse, is about how it feels, describing the chaos, describing where the lore comes from. I hope you're writing with me, but your own creativity inspiring chaos, like it is chaos with me. But yeah, so my first verse is about the feeling of chaos. How the lore came to be. Lore/community came to be. To be. Describing the beginnings. Then the second part is the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus leads up to the chorus, right? So, the chorus will be what the jesters, memes, lore community is, Camp Chaos is. And And then we have the pre-chorus that leads up to it. So the pre-chorus will kind of describe what came out of that beginning in the verse, right? So it's a build-up describing the changes and the things that came to be, or something. Which is still different from the chorus, which is actually describing them, because the chorus is more saying, "Hey, this is all the things that are going on here right now," and the build-up is more of a, well, this is how it changed from that first verse to the chorus, which is the hook of your song, right? Describing the thing that came to be, yes. And then we have verse 2, which is describing the state right now. Or sort of the aftermath, the look on the future. Yep. And then we have another pre-chorus, which is similar to the second one. We have another chorus, which is also similar, but with variation. So usually, pre-choruses could be the same. Choruses are a lot of the times the same, but if you want to, you can make variations in, for example, different aspects of lore, different aspects of things that make the community, etc., etc., to just keep it a little, make it just slightly different. And that change could be in music-wise, where you play maybe a sus chord instead of a full chord, but that is also for after you know how to play the chords, the basic ones. But you could vary in playing melody or your chords, or you could vary in changing the lyrics slightly as well. With variation. All right. And then we have our bridge, if you would like one, because we could keep it out. But in a lot of stories, the bridge is the turnaround. Chord. 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 Sus chord. It could be a sus2 or a sus4 though. Which is that one? The bridge is usually the turnaround, which in this case I feel would describe maybe Brenda's longing for sometimes a little bit less trains than chaos. But then after all, going back to the chorus and just the love and the community and the incredibleness. So the bridge could be about floor, I feel. That makes a sense for a bridge, because bridge is to cross over floors, right? Oh, no. But that could be the turnaround. I don't know, maybe we just leave the bridge out, because I feel this song might not need a bridge. But if we want to, we could do it that way. And then we could end on another chorus, which is the conclusion of it all. So this is how I usually kind of structure how my song is about to go. But it changed a lot, and sometimes I'm like, oh no, this is trash, so I just throw it away. And then I'm like, okay, it exists now, I'm moving on, which is also totally fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try our first verse. I usually start with a verse, but sometimes that verse becomes my second verse, and sometimes I'm like, oh no, and then I go writing the chorus, and then I go back to the verse. You know, it's confusing. Songwriting is confusing. But it's a little bit of trial and error, like everything in life, right? You just try it out and see if it works, and if you like it, and if it seems to work together with the other things or not. Yeah. What did I write again for my verse? The feeling of chaos. How the lower community came to be, describing the beginnings. So how are we going to describe the beginnings? Brenda, please describe your first dream. This is art, not a recipe. Exactly. And art is... like, there is no set way of creating the art, right? And it's also, like, the last time I met Luna Keller was in April, and she talked about an interesting book about how creativity is like a holistic kind of view on creativity that is very much saying that you have to hone your skills and improve your skills and try to get better at your craft that you're doing when you want to, not if you don't feel like it, but of course, if you'd like to become better at your craft, you have to work, to put in the work, to craft the way of it forming, but the creativity and the concept of the art that's gonna form, the art itself, is not something you decide as a person who is creating it, but more you are sort of like a vessel that the creativity comes into when you're open to it, which I found a really interesting view of looking at creativity and like how words are hard, but like creativity is all around us, and the things that are going to be created are all around us, but they're looking for a person who is open, who has been working on their skill, but mostly is mindset-wise open to create. Which book is it? I have it in my thing, but I haven't read it yet. But it sounded like a very interesting book, and I did like the idea of like not necessarily needing a muse, but just being more open of the idea of a work being created whenever it wants to be created, and like we're not gonna be able to push it. If it doesn't want to come out, it's not gonna come out. But it's already there, and we just have to allow it to come to us, sort of. Which doesn't mean we don't have to work, of course, for it, and we don't have to like try to craft our skills so we do get like sort of open to receiving, not really receiving, but like being open to, I don't know how to words are so hard. What was the book? I have so many books that I want to read and so little time when it comes to reading. Wait, it was April. I added it in April, I think. So, April. I think it was April. Was it May? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I added it to my list of things that I want to read. Let me look. Let me just. I know it's somewhere. Maybe it was May. I'm not sure. It was a sort of a biography of someone. I will look into it and I will share it. But I find that a really, really nice way of looking at it. The muse doesn't come to you, you have to chase the muse. Yeah, but also chasing it in it's not like chasing for it either, but being open to create whatever it is that you create, which also comes back to what Brenda talks about in that Discord thingy back then. You have to show up at your desk. Exactly, that's it. You have to show up and be ready to do the thing and put in the work. Imagine having too many books to read, right, Grace? Right? Right. Imagine, wait, that's how restraining orders get made. Book dragons are hoarding books for reasons, that's true. I haven't read through it yet, through the book, but I thought I liked that idea of... have you seen the book Goblin on TikTok? I don't think I have. I feel a little called out with the amount of books I've not yet read, lol. Yeah, honestly, I don't even dare to look at my amount of books I want to read. There's 568. That's more than I can read in a lifetime, I think. Yeah. Anyway, we were writing a song. No. That's not the chord. Let's see. Because we did write a few things before with the exercises. And that was the object writing. Maybe we could use this one that we wrote earlier. There's crafters in the rafters. They're crafting all day long. Those crafters in the rafters. They're singing. No, we're not going for their singing their songs. They for not sure know a thing. What were my second chords? About causing these mountains, being on the floor. Maybe I should write that down. Because otherwise I'm gonna forget that I wrote that. I mean, I have it still here, but maybe that's a good start because my brain has melted and I don't know if it's not fully like how I did it there, and that's usually the case. I step away from the tools that I've used a lot of the times when I'm writing songs, because when I'm actually writing songs, I feel like it doesn't really fit that well anymore. But doing the work kind of helps because we do have this text that kind of fits, right? And there's crafters in the rafters. I'm just gonna write it here. Crafting all day long. Being flexible are also kind of is an important thing when songwriting or writing in general. Because sometimes what you wrote can still be useful, maybe later or in another time or in another verse. If you're like, nah, that doesn't work that way for me right now, the way I've put it in a structure, I'm gonna fully chaotically switch over the structure, and that's fine. There's no rules. No rules to songwriting, okay? If anyone tells you there's rules to songwriting, no. Follow your own rules. If anyone tells you you have to follow their rules for songwriting, no. Follow your own rules. You can use tools to craft and improve skills, but don't let it dictate how you create your song. Yes. There's crafting all day long, these crafters in the rafters. They for sure know a thing about. That's the pre-chorus. About causing these mountains. I don't know if that's correct English, but it's fine. These mountains. Now causing these mountains being on the floor. And then we had another one. Oh, not that one. Ah! Procreate, no. Jamming along. I wonder if there's a song. Why does it always say play? I'm very confused about that. There's something. I'm just gonna reload. I hope it doesn't delete the comment, but I don't think it does. But but there's like a weird kind of play on my screen. I wonder if there's a song you loved that turned out more complicated than you thought it was. Oh, for sure. Yeah. When I actually sat down to do the Learn Squad for songwriting for Danny, for Danny's Learn Squad thingy-majiggies, before that, I didn't really look at Danny's songs. Well, I did look at them, but I didn't really like analyze them. And there are some things that I was like, this is lyrical geniusness, you know? And complicated, like very much more complicated than I thought in first instance. And there's been more songs like that. For example, Both Sides Now from Joni Mitchell. I've been playing that song for ages, and it's only when I was analyzing it for one of those songwriting streams that we did in the past as well, that I was like, huh. And that was a lot more complicated than I thought at first glance that it was. I've been playing it for years and not actually knowing what it was about. Or how, like, smart and how genius some of those lyrics have been put together. Yeah. Let's see. So the pre-chorus was G, A, M, G, C. I have to try that out because it's. Yeah, I heard that some people have such a gift for lyrics. Oh my god, yeah, that's definitely true. And it's also one of these things. I haven't been writing my morning pages / journaling in the morning for that long. I've only started this year. And it's also one of those skills that you can try to improve by writing more. And I've noticed that because I've been writing more in English, and not all my lyrics are correct English, just to say so. English is my 6th or 7th language, I don't know. Well, no, it's not really 6th, but it's my 3rd. But the other 2 in my country I don't really speak. So it's my 3rd, but I write my morning pages in English so that my English understanding and knowledge and coming up with things is just more present as well. So it's not that I can come up with genius things like that at all, but it is something you can train by doing more of it, because I have noticed in the short amount of time that I'm doing it. This is my book, by the way. This is my songwriting book with techniques, but also with my morning pages. I have like a whole ton of morning pages in here. And you will come up with things faster, and then when you will get more of a feel for it by doing it more, that's for sure. But I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just swinging it most of the time. And that's also like one of these things. Love morning pages. Yeah, and they have also helped me with like bringing my mind at peace. So they are wonderful. That's for sure. Yeah. But yeah. Whatever the time of day we get to it, pages. Exactly. For me, it's good to have them in the morning, because I also have put myself to not taking my phone the 4th hour in the morning I wake up. Doing that before bed is harder, but in the morning I try to wake up with doing my morning pages, then meditation and yoga, and then food. And then just do everything afterwards. I'm trying to teach myself that, because my brain gets a lot of stressed out because I start immediately and go to sleep without taking a break of my thoughts. So I started doing that recently, and it's good. It's been good for my brain. Yeah. I have to put the phone on D&D and face down on the table. Yeah. I've not done them in recent years. Do you all just do stream of consciousness? Yeah, to be honest, they don't always make sense. Like this morning, I wrote things about Camp Chaos and just, let's see, what did I write? Giblets in chaos, goblets on the way, paint water to drink, marshmallows prepared, chaos in a cup, a crag for the ready, let's go to camp and start this party. Just because I was excited for Camp Chaos. So I wrote random things that were popping in my brain. And then I write about feelings and emotions and things that happened and all those kind of things. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's like very lyrical and sometimes it's totally not. And that's, yeah, it's just, yeah. There's crafters in the rafters, they're crafting all day long. These crafters in the rafters, they for sure know a thing about causing all these mountains. Been on the floor, jamming along to cracks chanting. It's Camp Chaos 24. That kind of works. About causing all these mountains, being on the floor, jamming along to cracks chanting. It's Camp Chaos 24. No, that doesn't work anymore now. I was like, oh, that works. Oh no, it doesn't work anymore. Also, hydrate, because it's been a while. There's crafters in the rafters, they're crafting all day long. These crafters in the rafters, they for sure know a thing about causing all these meltings. I need to write down the alls, or I've got them. All these meltings and being on the floor. That's the C. Being on the floor. Being on the floor. Jamming along to crack to. Jamming along to cracks. Aha. Yeah, that's that one. To cracks chanting. It's Camp Chaos 24. Let's see. Does that work? About causing all these meltings and being on the floor, jamming along to cracks, chantings. It's Camp Chaos 24. No. What is it? I'm going to sleep. Good night, Pink. Thanks for joining in. All the mod love to all the mods everywhere. Always. I need to figure this out, because I know there's something there, but I don't know about causing all these meltings and being on the floor, jamming along with giblets and Craig's chantings. Where am I going wrong here? I think it's getting late for my brain. About causing all these meltings, being on the floor, jamming along with giblets. Why is this a C? This have to be. And cracks, chantings. I feel this is too much in there. It's too much words. About causing all these meltings, being on the floor, jamming along with giblets, chanting it's Camp Chaos 24. 24. Chanting it's Camp Chaos 24. Chaos 24. Maybe that works. We'll see how it switches over to a chorus. C-A-M. Oh wait, I use different things than I used before. That makes sense. Okay, so it's the G is for. Let's see if that works. Maybe. But causing all these meltings and being on the floor, jamming along with giblets, chanting it's Camp Chaos 24. I feel like I didn't mind it the way we did it there. About causing all these meltings and being on the floor, jamming along with giblets. It's Camp Chaos 24. Not the M, but going back to film version of G. It's Camp Chaos 24. There's crafters in the raft. Whoop. There's crafters in the rafters, they're crafting all day long. These crafters in the rafters, they for sure know a thing about causing all these meltings and being on the floor, jamming along with giblets at Camp Chaos 24. something like that. I don't know. Might work, maybe not. We'll see. We might have to make some more verses, but I just want to finish at least one verse and a chorus. Pre-chorus, chorus. So, yeah. I might not do the whole song, but if you want to hear it, we might write it and finish it sometime. We're having some more songwriting streams in the future. Those are the metaphor exercises we did. And the ink and the paint water. Okay, so about cars in these mountains and being on the floor, jamming along with giblets. It's Camp Chaos 24. Okay, this is Drew's gonna head to sleepies. Thank you so much for teaching and entertaining us. Thank you so much for hanging out, Drew. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And thank you for hanging out for so long. We've been at it for 3 hours and 46 minutes. So after I write the chorus, I'm also gonna probably head to get some food and then call it night. But we might get back to this because, well, I don't know. We'll see. But good night. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Be sure to go give Struble a follow as well. Wonderful streamer. Wonderful streamer. Super fun, cozy stream. Wonderful. I haven't eaten yet. I had breakfast, well, protein bar and coffee at 2, so it wasn't that early. But I was doing some intermittent fasting today. It started with some art. Then suddenly there was a bowl overflowing with crayons. Not sure it started as an art stream. Doodles. Art. So we kind of switched it up to our chorus kind of telling the beginnings and then how it came to be, I guess. It started as an art stream. Doodles at Brenda's show. Then suddenly there were crayons. And as we just to say an empty bowl. We started chanting. It's time for me to go eat soon. Words are hard now. Go eat, please. I will go eat once I've finished at least the first chorus, okay? The first chorus! I mean, like, to finish words in my brain, and I can't finish words in my brain right now, and I want to at least finish the first chorus. It started as an art stream. Doodles at Brenda's show. Oh no. Then suddenly there were crayons, and as we just to say an empty bowl. Yes. Now Craig has their anthem. Craig has their anthem. I want to rhyme, not direct, but my brain wants to rhyme direct. Rhyme tone to the rescue. Show indirect rhymes, please. Oh no, oh no. Um, oh no. Oh no. Now Craig has learned their anthem. We get kazooie and gong on the go. But I don't want a direct rhyme. Ah, my brain. It started as an art stream, doodles that ran the show. Then suddenly there were crayons, and as we just to say an empty bowl. There's a lot of words, but problems for later. Now Craig has their anthem, kazooie and gong on the go. Are a yearly camp chaos. If there's one thing it's chaos, we know. Or something. I don't know. It started as an art stream, doodles that ran the show. Then suddenly there were crayons, and as we just to say an empty bowl. Now Craig has their anthem, kazooie and gong on the go. A yearly camp chaos. If there's one thing, it's chaos, we know. That's a lot of direct rhyme stuff. So that might definitely change in the future. But I guess I do need some food, and my brain do need some rest. So I would say thank you everyone for tuning in today's stream into Camp Chaos. To this Camp Chaos session. I hope you had an as wonderful, most as wonderful time as I did, because I had so much fun, and I hope you all had too. And thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much. And I hope you got some tools for writing some things or something. I don't know. I am just. But I had an amazing time, and thank you so much for spending time with me here. Thank you for the incredible session. No, thank you for putting this all together again, and for the wonderful time and community that you've created, and for all your amazing things that you share, your art, your inspiration, your beautiful soul as well, and you're just like you. Thank you so much for sharing you with us, and for creating all this. And I wish I could be more present at more of the Camp Chaos sessions, because it's been so but thank you for putting this together, because the few that I did catch were incredible, and everyone is amazing. So you should all go check out the Discord. I think I made, yes. Go check out the Discord. Go check out Camp Chaos 2024 if you are not familiar with it. It's been so much fun, and it's still going until the end of July, so be sure to catch all the wonderful streamers. Go give all of the amazing streamers on there a follow, and go check them out, because all of them are incredible crafters, incredible streamers, incredible at the things they do, and are just so much fun to hang around with. So be sure to go give them all a follow. And yes, 100%, all the folks who helped make happen are magical, and I'm so dang grateful. There's a whole team of working together to get Camp Chaos together like the way it is, and you're all incredible. Thank you so much for doing all the amazing hard work that you all do, and for like people whose brains are braining, like mine in the past month, for keeping me up to date on things and answering my questions and helping me out with all the things as well, and for just being the incredible yourselves that you are, and for sharing your art and your amazing, amazing, amazing selves with the world, because we need more of that authentic sharing of authentic souls and lovely people and kindness and lights. And you all are that. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm really grateful that you all joined in, and thanks for helping me write this song today. And when I finish it, I will share it in the Discord session as well. And if any of you have created something, even if it's only a chord progression or a melody, or if you've written some lyrics down, if you did one of the exercises and you feel like sharing it, feel free to share it in the Discord there as well. Because I would love to see your beautiful creations. And yeah, let's go see if we have a friend who we can raid. Oh my goodness, yes, please. And anything, wait, my play is in the way again. I don't know where that comes from. It's so strange that there's like just a play in the random middle of my screen out of nowhere. I am dying to hear it. If you put it in the camp gallery or forum, I will be thrilled. Yes, so if you made something, if you created something, be sure to share it, because I would love to see all of the things that you made, all the things, all the lyrics, all the chord progressions that you came up with. If you just learn, like, even if it's not just, if this was your first like time getting to know